guys, I'm Anthony and welcome to After Van Life. Happy New Year's to all of you guys, and I hope that you have a very relaxed and chilled first day of 2020. I thought it would be a great idea to sit down and share with you guys some of the things that I want to improve in my life in 2020. I have two main focuses that I'm going to place a lot of emphasis on and try my very best to improve and be in a much better situation at the end of 2020. And they are fitness and finance. They are the two most important things that I think will make the biggest impact in my life if I improve on them this year. So let's start with fitness. I have not probably been to the gym in like over a year and a half. I do get a workout, not a traditional workout, as in going to the gym and exercising on a treadmill or that type of traditional workout. I more or less get my workout at work. I have a very physical demanding job. I'm constantly moving 3,000 pound rolls of paper all night, putting them in and out of the press. So I do get some kind of activity and activeness as far as body wise and physical activity. It's just not the traditional way. And it's also not the way that if I wanted to drop a couple pounds. What I do on the job basically keeps my like upper body, my arms and my chest pretty much okay, but as far as my stomach and also on my job, my legs are used a lot as well. But I need to do other things to improve my whole body and just not certain parts of my body. The first thing that I'm going to do in terms of improving my fitness is change my mindset of fitness. Most people say at the beginning of the year when they make resolutions that, okay, I'm going to start going to the gym more, I'm going to lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds, this, that, and the other. That's the mindset that I'm not going to get in for 2020. I think that going to the gym or working out should be a lifestyle. And I think people really fail at it because they set these standards of the reason they go into the gym is to lose weight. I think if you have the mindset that you're just going to the gym as a form of part of your lifestyle and you are consistent with it and you're disciplined with it, the results as far as your body changes will automatically come. So this year in 2020, I am going into working out and just to improve the quality of my lifestyle, my life, as opposed to I'm going to the gym to lose 15 pounds. No, because when that doesn't happen, you're all tore up and you're mentally destroyed. And when it doesn't happen in a certain time frame, you tore up and you give up. So for me, I'm going to try and incorporate working out as part of my lifestyle, just like getting up and going to work 5 days a week. This is going to be part of my lifestyle. The results will come if I stay disciplined and keep at it. So, my goal for 2020 and improving my fitness is to start off slow. A lot of people, they dive right in, and next thing you know, in another month or so, they're exhausted and it fizzles out. For me, I'm taking it nice and slow. My goal is to go over to that fitness center at least 3 times a week for 30 minutes on the treadmill. Just the treadmill. If I feel like doing other things, because the fitness center at this apartment complex, they do have a couple other like pieces of equipment. They got a couple weights and stuff. If I feel like doing some of that while I'm there, that's fine. But my main goal is to hop on that treadmill for at least 30 to 45 minutes each time, 3 days a week. That's the doctor recommendation that you work out 3 days a week, 30 minutes. So that's where I'm going to start. If I happen in any given week go more than 3 days, that's all the more better. But starting out, I'm going to go at least 3 times a week for 30 to 45 minutes only on the treadmill. Now, It's no reason why I actually should not be working out. I'm in this apartment all the time when I'm not at work. The fitness center is right across the parking lot. You know, there's no reason. So I'm thinking in my mind that this hopefully will be a easy transition for me to get into and become more disciplined and keep at it. But we will see. You know, it's amazing what working third shift can do to your overall energy level. But I think working out would definitely improve my energy level. It would definitely help me to handle third shift, working third shift a lot better, night work, all of that. You know, just give me a total boost of energy to, you know, in general. So that's my fitness goals for 2020, to start off very slow, 3 times a week, 30 to 45 minutes on the treadmill. Now let's move into the second most important improvement that I would like to do for 2020, and that is finances. Now this one here is probably going to be, I don't want to say complicated than the fitness one, but it's definitely going to take a lot more time to see the results that I want to see at the end of the year. Now, mainly because I'm not going to be able to make any major changes to my finances until, of course, you guys know, after my van is paid off in May. Once that is done, then I can start making some changes. I did recently start putting a little bit of money into this other account that I have. Not a lot, just something to get me going. And that's going to be put in there like every week, a small amount, just to get me going. Because I know right now I can't save what I would like to save, but I can start off really, really small and keep that consistent until May comes around and I can do a little better. So, what are my plans for 2020 with my finances? Okay. After my van is paid off, many of you suggested that, oh, I would just save that $450 just like I'm paying a regular car payment or this or that. I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to try to just bank that whole entire $450. The whole point of getting this car payment paid off is to create some breathing room, you know. And if I go ahead and try to save that entire $450, then I'm feeling the same way. I have not created any breathing room for myself. And what eventually will happen is that I will go in and get that money and I will use that money. So instead of trying to save the entire $450, I'm going to save $250 of that $450. That would give me $200 extra for me to go to the movies or whatever, for me to buy something off of Amazon without feeling like I have to rationalize, oh, boy, you know you can't buy that because you got to do that, you got to save the money so that you can pay that, this, that, and the other. This is the whole entire mind concept of what I think of what having this van paid off should do for me. I don't want to still feel like, you know, the same state that I'm in, even though that money is freed up. Understand what I'm saying? So therefore, it really would not benefit me to try and save the entire 450, knowing that, okay, I still feel the same. So I'm gonna go get that money if I need to do this or need to do that, or something breaks and I need to fix it or replace it. You know, I wanna feel like I have some breathing room. And having this additional $200 a month will give me that little bit of breathing room. Even if I want to go camping a weekend, that's only about $100 a weekend. I've been camping several times. I can be able to do that without, again, rationalizing that, okay, man, you know you can't do this. So that's the whole point of what this $400 and $450 is going to do for me. It's going to allow me some breathing room to just do some smaller things that I can easily do without compromising or rationalizing other things. Now, I do have a number that I would hopefully like to have in my savings account at the end of 2020. I really hope to have anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 in my savings account. And it's going to be a challenge, and I tell you why. Because, first of all, like I mentioned, I'm not even going to be able to make a change in my savings until May. That's 5 months already that would have been gone by in 2020. That leaves me 7 more months to try to save eight to $10,000. Now the way that I plan on doing that is overtime on my job. Now I hate doing overtime, but this is for the greater cause. I'm gonna suck it up and I'm gonna go in there as best I can and make as much money as I can. Now our busiest 3 months out of the entire year is June, July, and August. That's right in time because my my van payment will be done in May. I jump right into the busy season at work, June, July, and August. I get up in there, I work that overtime, I suck it up, I don't care how tired I am, and I'm going to do it, you know? And then once that is over, I can start making better choices as to, hey, I don't want to work that weekend. Hey, I don't want to do that or whatever. Because it's going to be a challenge to be working. Those guys was working almost every single day those 3 months. I came in there at the tail end of it at mid-August, and I worked a couple weekends just starting out. So I know what this year busy 3 month season is going to be like. So I'm looking forward to it from the money aspect, but not looking forward from the physical aspect. But hopefully, again, from my first improvement of fitness, I'll be able to handle it a lot better as opposed to me not working out and just being totally 100% exhausted all the time. So, $8,000 to $10,000 is my goal, and over time, I'm going to save every single penny of that overtime because I get time and a half and double time. And I got that. The most I made on this job so far is I did a Saturday and Sunday. We get paid every 2 weeks, so we got 2 weeks that makes up our pay period. A Saturday and Sunday I worked, and then I worked the Saturday of the second week. I haven't worked 2 full weekends, but I still brought home like $1,600. So imagine if I had that Sunday for that double time, I probably would have brought home like $1,900 to $2,000. Now imagine making that and you have no bills. You know, that's almost like maybe $1,400. I can save $1,400, $1,500 from one check. So I think 8,000 to 10,000 is very doable uh, if I put in the effort to work the entire 3 months of overtime, which I think I probably can manage. We'll see. You'd be surprised at what you can do when you're motivated and you want something. You know, no matter how tired or exhausted you are, you still keep moving forward. 3 months is not a long time, but it can seem like an eternity if you're working every day plus overnights. So we'll see how that works, and I think that I can do it. So, guys, those are the two most important improvements that I would like to make in my life. That both of those things I think will improve the quality of my life, and I'm excited about it. Also, guys, a couple of honorable mentions. I would like to be more sociable this year. Now, of course, I enjoy my me time. I can be around people whenever I feel like it. But for me, being sociable, I mean, I would like to go on a date this year. It's been quite a long time since I've been on a date, um, mainly because it's difficult, because it's it's just hard to meet people. I don't go to the clubs. I mean, where do you meet like-minded people? I don't know. But anyway, I did recently join a dating app. Ugh. Yes, I joined a dating app because I'm definitely going to make an honest effort this year to go on at least one damn date. Good gracious. And see how that works. Another thing I did in the category of being more sociable, I did start a group, a social group, meetup group. If you haven't or don't know what Meetup is a website where you can go on there and you can either join a certain group of interest or you can create your own group and have people join and you schedule events based on whatever the interest of your group is. I created a group. I had a group many times on Meetup, a very successful group when I was in Baltimore. And I thought that it would be a good idea to create another social group here up in Morrisville, Pennsylvania. Now, the thing here is this is a small town from what I've seen, and I'm not sure of what type of participation I'm going to get in a group. Because the killer of having and hosting a meetup group is lack of participation. So we'll see how that goes. So hopefully I'll be able to meet some people in this group, and I'll schedule a couple, maybe go to the movies, go to brunch, that type of deal, and just be a little bit more sociable for 2020. I am so content right now in my life for just hanging out with myself that it can be hard for me sometimes to get the motivation to want to be around people a little more consistent than what I am now. But I'm not lonely. I never feel lonely because, as I said, I'm content with just hanging out with myself and doing things on my own. I can be around people anytime I want to. Every weekend, if I so choose to, I can go down to Baltimore and hang out with my family and hang out with my friends. It's just that I'm just so relaxed around myself that I don't care to make that effort that much. But hopefully, I will do that a little more this year. Another thing that, what else I would like to improve on in 2020? I did have a couple other honorable mentions in mind that I seem to have forgotten at this point. I'm telling you, boy, I'm getting older now, boy. Hard to remember certain things. But at least I got through the two main things that I'm going to improve here in 2020. I hope that you guys have some things that you would like to improve in your life and make the quality of your life much better in 2020. And with that being said, I think that's going to be a wrap for today's video. As always, thank you guys so very much for the continued support. Let's keep it up. I do appreciate you guys, but you already know that. And I will see you guys in a few more days. I'm not going to say that. I'll see you guys the next time.